Hi, my name is Stephanie, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about HCG and how you can lose up to a pound a day. Now, HCG actually stands for human chorionic gonadotropin. It works by preserving your body's lean mass while converting your body's stored fat into energy. Our patients have been known to lose up to a pound a day. With a good meal plan and regular exercise, you too can be just as successful. So let's go over a little bit about the supplements, and then we'll go over the meal plan. As far as the supplements go, you'll want to have a good whey protein isolate, something preferably that is low in calories, low in sugar, and also low in fillers. Our whey protein is about 80 calories. It's 40 calories per scoop, and you're looking at about 20 grams of protein per serving. This is very low in sugar and also very low in fillers. Next, we have a multivitamin. These are also taken one with each meal or 3 times a day. These multivitamins will give you the nutrients that you aren't receiving from the food that you are eating. Our vitamin is pharmaceutical grade, so it will give you maximum absorption without any fillers that you might find in drugstore vitamins. Next, we have an omega fatty acid. This works like a fish oil or a flaxseed oil. Our patients take these one with each meal, so 3 times a day. Omega fatty acids have been known to help lower cholesterol, improve circulation, keep the plaque from building up in your arteries, also improve your hair, skin, and nails. We also have something called an aminoliquotrophic. This is designed to regulate your glucose levels to help keep your sweet and starchy cravings under control. If you're someone who has a sweet tooth, this may be particularly helpful for you to keep you from eating foods that you shouldn't have while on the diet. Now let's go over a little bit of the meal plan ideas. For breakfast, it's best to do either a frozen fruit smoothie using our protein or protein of your own, preferably something that's less than 10 grams of sugar and at least 10 to 20 grams of protein. You can mix with that some frozen fruit, organic if possible, 1 to 2 scoops of the whey protein depending on how many grams there are per scoop, and 8 ounces of almond milk. When you put that in the blender, that will serve as a breakfast smoothie or your breakfast substitute. Now, other ideas for breakfast, if you don't have a blender or don't have any whey protein powder, you could do something like egg whites, steel-cut oatmeal, or even a protein bar that's less than 10 grams of sugar per serving. For lunch, it's best to have a piece of protein the size of your fist, any lean chicken, beef, or fish. With that, have 2 vegetables. If it's before 3 o'clock, you can do a fruit and a vegetable. If it's after 3 o'clock, do 2 vegetables. We make 3 o'clock our cutoff time for fruit so that your body has the rest of the afternoon and the evening to process all of those sugars before you're more sedentary in the evening. For dinner, have a piece of protein the size of your fist, just like lunch, and have 2 vegetables, avoiding starches if possible. As far as snacks in between meals go, we suggest raw nuts, mainly almonds, walnuts, or cashews, fruit if it's before 3 o'clock in the afternoon, low sugar protein bars, which means less than 10 grams of sugar per serving, and even 1 tablespoon of peanut butter with celery sticks. Be sure to look for the peanut butter that is natural or has no hydrogenated oils. As for other food suggestions, we ask that you stay away from soy products. In most cases, soy products are manufactured with lots of estrogen, and we'd like you to stay away from estrogen because the more of that hormone you have in your system, the more stored fat you hang on to. We also ask that you limit your dairy products. Milk, eggs, citrus, and dairy are 4 of the most common food allergies that people have that they don't realize until they cut it out of their diet. A lot of times, if you have a sensitivity to one of these, it can cause some gastrointestinal distress and even impede your weight loss. We also ask that you use steroid-free and hormone-free meat products if possible. When eating fruits and vegetables, choose fresh or frozen if possible. Also, stay away from frozen meals and canned foods as well because of the high levels of sodium. High levels of sodium can make you retain water, and it can also impede your weight loss. And lastly, try and stay away from foods that have a high glycemic index. A lot of times those are foods like corn, tomatoes, and carrots. You'll also want to avoid white foods such as rice, sugar, flour, and pasta. For any additional food suggestions, feel free to take a look at the approved foods lists in your take-home folder. Also, take advantage of the food journal along your weight loss journey in order to track your success.